بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. One of the best things that we can all do during this new year, during this new calendar year, is to spend some time as often as we can, as often as we practically can. We have to be realistic as it relates to our goals and resolutions. One of the best things that we can do is to invest some time, to spend some time on a consistent basis, even if there's small windows, but ideally if they can be consistent, learning about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, learning about the seerah of the Prophet, the biography of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, to learn about the shama'il, to learn about the Prophet's description. How was he outwardly in terms of how he looked, and then how was he inwardly as it relates to his character? How did he deal with people within his home? How did he deal with his own children? How did he deal with kids in the community? How did he deal with elders in the community? So on and so forth. In order for us to truly love the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then we have to learn about him, right? It's easy to make the claim to love the Prophet, but then if we don't really know that much about him, then how deep is that love really going to be? So just a quick reminder for myself, first and foremost, to invest time throughout this coming year, as best we can. No one is saying to do too much too soon. The Prophet taught us, saddidu wa qaribu, right? To aim for the target and to come as close as you can. So we want to set the goal of learning more about the Prophet and then to try our best in that regard, right? Consistent small windows, hopefully throughout the year, to learn about the seerah of the Prophet, the biography of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then also the shama'il, to learn about what the Prophet looked like. What did he wear? What did he wear? How did he wear it? What did his hair look like? What did his face look like, sallallahu alaihi wasallam? What did his teeth look like, sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Right? When we learn the shama'il, when we learn what the Prophet looked like, and then we go through the seerah, then it helps us to imagine what's happening to some extent within the seerah. We ask Allah to help us to invest this time. This is an investment that is guaranteed to produce profit for us when we learn about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We ask Allah to help us in doing so, and we ask Allah to gather us with the Prophet in the hereafter sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ameen rabbil alameen wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.